Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Long Dark. Sorry about the delay in starting. Let me just check I'm on the right one. And I can't hear my mic settings. Looks like I'm okay. Load game.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Looks like the sound should be okay. Can't remember what I was last playing. Let's have a look where we are. We are on day 24. I think I've decided I'm going to consolidate these notes. So leave day 26 mid-morning. Because I think having two sets of notes is annoying. Oh no. Well, I just deleted those notes. Hopefully there was nothing else important on that page. Well, that'll teach me. I remember that was on there. Oh well. Hopefully there was nothing too important. So get deer from cave to make pants, make rabbit mitts, 3 strikes. Deer from cave. So I'm guessing that is not that one. I think it's the cave opposite town I was talking about. Yeah, because I've been working my way through these. So cave opposite town. Yeah. Done. Time of day is it? It's late. What food have I got on me? Oh yeah, I need to make a decision about where I'm crafting over here. Problem is, I don't like this bench because it's downstairs. It's potentially in the dark. But I'm not sure if the barn one is going to actually be like fully warm. Should be. I've got the like okay clothes. This has got a cooking stove, obviously. Don't know what to do. 3 strikes is obviously closer to here. So maybe I'll go 3 strikes first and then make some kind of decision. Or should I go get the stuff? Right, hang on. I have quite a lot of junk on me and all my crafting stuff. I do need to make a decision. I think we leave it here for now. And I'll just have to deal with it being downstairs, I think. They can stay on me. Keep a couple of bits of cloth just in case. Probably don't need to carry 2 books with me, do I? Or maybe any books. Hang on. Yeah. Let's keep that one. Can opener. Yes. Keep that. Don't need 2 of those on me right now. Don't need to carry that many torches. I'm going backwards in the wrong direction. Got that. This is all spare. Why am I wearing this one and not this one? Hang on. Okay. Got no socks on. Move you. That lot can stay on me. I'll leave some wood here. A couple of bits of coal. Actually, the fur is heavier. Let's something like that. Oh no, there's all that deer. If I'm not heavy, I'm actually going to take it because change of plans. If I'm going to 3 strikes, there's all that deer. And I have a sneaking suspicion I might have left food outside this door in a previous iteration. Oh no, just picked it up. Oh, there's the bear. This is where my general memory is going to be tested here. Let's also get a... How are we doing on matches? Oh, I've got a big 5 striker, that's it. Fine. You're going to turn into a blizzard because that would be very unfriendly. It's not looking great, is it? Don't make me go back to the farmhouse again. This probably isn't going to work, is it? Let's go with this instead. I think I can burn a bit of energy because it's quite late already. Now this is where my confusion is. I think if I follow the road up this way I will get to... Oh, you're going to turn in... Fine. Guess I'm going back. I'm not playing in this. This was mean. Maybe we'll just repair our clothes and do a bit of reading. I'll have to eat if I want to read. Mean weather. I knew it was going to happen as well. Don't even know why I bothered trying to go outside. Can't make any of this because it's skillet stuff. These are all terrible. Maybe let's just eat the dog food and do a bit of reading. Oh no, my water. I'm just alright. See if I can get one more. Oh, have I still? Oh no, I've done that one already. See if I can get one more hour out of it.
I need to find food.
One more? Don't think I've got enough food. Fine.
Why don't we get some food soon?
Be fine. Harvest this. Rubbish clothes. It's gonna be too dark, isn't it? Oh, I did one. Nice. Hey, Long Dark Forever. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? I am pretty certain that you should be on my auto shout out, but for some reason you're not. You're very welcome. What should I eat? What should I eat? Just eat some cattails. Just waking up and making coffee. That sounds great. I'm a bit of a slow getting started this morning. I woke up pretty early, but I was not feeling doing anything. I was watching Blade's pawn run, which was actually quite stressful. I couldn't tear myself away from it. It's going okay. The run, that is. I'll look at my days in a sec. I'm sure you've been in this chat before, but this is a hand luggage only run, so I have to leave every 3 days. We're on day 25, just started day 25, and we have to leave tomorrow. Right, so we've got all of today, and then we have to leave tomorrow. I accidentally deleted my other set of notes because I tried to copy and paste and it didn't work. Day 26 mid-morning, yeah, so not fully awake enough to do anything useful yet, so what can we do? Oh yeah, sure. So, there is a command, but I don't know how thorough it is. Let's have a little look. Is it going to work? not going to work. I don't know. Something's going on with my bots today. Anyway, fine. I can say the words. I've got time to kill. So basically, you run it like a normal interloper run. So, you know, normal settings. You spawn in wherever you spawn in. You have to stay 3 days. It would probably be easier if you started it on a custom run,
Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
because you could then pick your starting time of day to make it easier to remember how many days have passed, but it doesn't really matter. Wherever you spawn, you have to stay on the map 3 days. You can't leave before 3 days, and once 3 days is up, you have to leave. When you leave your map, you can only take hand luggage with you. So what that means is on your body, you are allowed, well, you have to have, you can have less, but 5 items are for clothing. And then the rest of your hand luggage is 5 items of anything else that you want. So you get 10 items altogether, but 5 of them should be clothing. You can take extra clothing if you want as part of your hand luggage, but what you can't do is swap out your clothing slots for extra like tools or anything like that. So you'll have 5 items that are clothing and the other 5 are whatever you want them to be, and that's all you can take across the map with you. Then each map, you've got the 3-day limit. You can go back into other maps, but again, you've still got to drop stuff to go back into them. So you kind of always the whole run, so that it keeps you moving. And it's like a game of chess that's trying to remember where you've left everything and how to get everything. So if you look at my my very messy notes, you can see like I've said like where things are. Like I've got no matches in Timberwolf, so I have to make sure I take matches with me. Um, I'm saying like where I left like pots or cans or skillets and things, so that you know whether you need to take one with you so you don't die from thirst. I've said where the hammers are because I need to eventually move the hammers to my forging locations. Once I've forged, how am I going to get the bows and arrows out, because that basically takes all of my slots up. You can go back and get stuff, but you've got to think about the long game, because whatever map you go back into, you've got to stay there for 3 days and then decide what you can take with you and take back and stuff. So a bow and each arrow is 1 item.
Getting a bit
So
thirsty.
if you want to take the bow and arrows back, you can take the bow and 4 arrows. The only things you're allowed stacks of are naturally occurring stacks, like this can of coffee is 1 item. Matches already come in a stack, so you can take 1 naturally occurring stack, but everything else is single item. The only exception is this, which you can fill up because it is still 1 individual item. I will allow it. But yeah, it does. You have to spend a lot of time going, oh God, what am I going to leave behind? And I like to keep everything, so it is quite tricky. And 3 days, you feel like 3 days is a long time, but when you're trying to get stuff done, you suddenly run out of time. And when it's time to leave, you have to leave whatever the weather conditions or anything. So if there's a blizzard, you still got to go. There are a couple of people playing it, and everyone's done slightly different variations of like when they leave. Kirk is doing, I think, his travel day is always on whatever the 4th day is, so sets of 4 to make it easy for himself. Archimedes is doing it in combination with some other stuff to make it even harder, and he is having his travel day as day 3, so he actually only gets 2 days within the region, which is even worse. I've been doing it from my arrival in the map. So you'll see in my notes, I've got day 26 mid-morning here, because there are a few like clarifications. So transit zones, so if they aren't actually officially maps, like you couldn't load into one if you picked it as a map location. Things like, I don't know, Winding River or Keeper's Pass. They are transit maps, so they're not actually official maps. So I personally am saying you can either just travel through them if you want to. You can spend less than 3 days in there, or you can stay in them if you want to. So as long as you don't spend more than 3 days in a transfer map, that's, in my opinion, fine. I didn't want to like get rid of those maps altogether. Kirk is doing it so that he has to leave within the travel day through those maps. Otherwise, he has to stay there for 3 days, which is a good take on it as well. But that means that sometimes my arrival time gets a bit messed up if I've stayed in a transit map. Yeah, Ravine is what I would call a transit map. So you can stay up to, for me, my rules are you can stay up to 3 days in those maps, as if they're a normal map. But if you were just wanting to pass through them, you can. So yeah, you get a bit more leeway in those maps.
So dry.
You thirsty? Yeah, you are a bit. What else? Oh, caves. So transfer caves. You have to decide what map they belong to. So if I'm entering on this map, I think I've got it in my journal actually. Yes, I've got one in here. So in Timberwolf Mountain, the cave that goes to Ash Canyon, I'm saying it belongs to Timberwolf Mountain, so I can loot it on the Timberwolf Mountain side, but I can't. If I'm coming from Ash Canyon, that means that as soon as I step into that map, I'm in Timberwolf Mountain. And yeah, if I'm going in the other direction, if it's my leaving day, I'm not allowed to loot when I'm leaving, so I wouldn't be able to like loot through the cave and take it into Ash Canyon, if that makes sense. When you return to the map later, the 3 days reset and you have to spend 3 days again. Every time you move, it's 3 days. Have I got any food left on me? I eat that cat tail. I could probably finish off that book. See if I can finish it. Don't know if I'll get to. Nah, not quite. It's fine. But it's now daytime. Have I got any water left in the toilet? I think I took it all. So, I've got all of today. So let's try again. See if we can get over to where I was giving you. Yeah, yeah. It's really just an interloper run, but trying to make it so that you don't just set up a base and be like, I'm going to live here now forever. Because it's so easy to do that. I do it quite a lot. Like I just gather everything and I'm like, I live here now. This at least kind of forces you to keep going and moving on and play the game a bit differently. Like I'm thinking about where am I going to have my bows and arrows, and I'm probably going to set up a few little locations where that'll be my hunting grounds, and other maps might be my fishing areas, and I'll move from place to place to do stuff. So yeah, it's just a little way of making you kind of play different, and yeah, think about what you really need to take with you from place to place. It's the limited slots, yeah. Yeah, at least you can be full when you're in the map. It's just when you're moving, and I think as you get further into the game, it'll be easier because you start to build up a little supply of stuff in each map. But at the beginning, it's a bit like, how am I going to do this? And the clothes as well, if you've got quite a big travel distance, because you've only got 5 items of clothes, you can be a bit chilly. It's fun to look at what people decide to take as well.
Jesus, this is cold.
Because everyone would make different decisions. I think that's another thing that makes it quite fun to watch. I mean, the rest of, like, however you spend your days is kind of just normal gameplay, but that transfer day, I got a fire striker, so let's just light this. Maybe we can eat this deer that's over here. Cattails, each cattail is one item. So they're not really. No, they don't naturally stack. When you pick up a cattail, it is one item. You don't pick up a stack of cattails. So even if they stack in your inventory, they still... It only counts as a single stack if you... Oh, I did have a mag lens. I could have done a mag lens fire. Damn it, I didn't think I had one over here. Oh well. Yeah, so even if they stack in your inventory, if you didn't pick them up naturally as a stack, then they don't count as one item. Otherwise, people could just carry around 100 cattails and that would be no fun. God, let's put a coal in there. But yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just being mean. No, so what I mean is when you're looting items, generally in the game, so like if you pick up a can of coffee, one item, one can of coffee automatically already has 5 cups of, like 5 coffees in it, right? A pack of matches has, I think it's 12 matches in it as a single item. If you pick up more of those and they're the same condition, they would stack into more of them. So you could have 10, 15 coffees, which would only, in theory, be one slot. But what I'm saying is that even if they stack into one slot, you can only take the naturally occurring number for when you pick it up. So your coffee, you can have a tin of coffee, which is 5 items, it takes 1 slot. But even if you had 3 tins of coffee that were the same condition and they were all in 1 slot, you'd have to drop until you only had the 1 pack of coffee. And with cattails, when you pick up a cattail, it's 1 cattail that you pick up. But they will stack obviously in the same slot, but what I'm saying is when you loot it, 1 cattail is 1 item. So I am counting these as 1 item. Same as with your arrows. When you craft them, when they're all the same, they'll go into 1 slot together, but I'm saying each arrow is 1 item. The game lets you have as many cattails as you want in a slot, but I'm not letting you. Cattails are a waste for travel, but they are not a waste for eating, obviously. That went quickly. So I like things like our crackers as travel food because they're 1 item and they're 600 calories. So yeah, like these coffees, this is 1 item when you pick it up. It's already a stack of 5. If these were all the same condition, they would stack on top of each other, but I'm still saying that doesn't matter. You can still only take the pack of 5 with you because that's what you would pick up as 1 item. What's my cooking at? Yeah, because if the reason I've put that restriction on is because otherwise you could just take a huge stack of stuff with you because it all stacks in 1 slot. But that's kind of it goes against the point of what I was trying to do, which was to make it a very restricted travel. The flask, I'm letting I'm letting you fill the flask and carry that as one item. It's my one concession. Because you pick that up, like in my mind, if you were picking that flask up off the side and it was full of tea, it's still one single item that your hand would pick up. Yeah, I can do in 6 minutes. Not really. Yeah, I'm nice like that. 23. Oops, sorry. Why is it not? It has previously been really warm, but today it's... Oh, bye-bye hacksaw. Didn't think that was that bad. Oh well. Yeah, today it's miserable. It's been really rainy. It's not too cold, but I've been on holiday, so it feels cold to me. Want your hide. Don't think that'll boil away. One full day. I have to leave mid-morning tomorrow. I make all these plans while I'm in the place, and then you do run out of time. It's surprising. I haven't got anything else on me. Stay there, Mr. Wolf. Pick that lot up on my way back, as long as the weather's good. So my plans are, I want to start forging, basically. So, because I want to make things, but I can't make anything until I've got either a knife or a hatchet. So I've started leaving, like I forgot about that. I started leaving like stacks of stuff in places. Like I thought, oh, I found the 2 arrowheads over in Ash Canyon, and I thought, oh, I'll leave those here. That's like useful. I'll already have a couple of arrowheads over here, and I can just make I can start making a couple of like arrow shafts. But then I realised I can't make them without a tool, and I haven't made a tool yet because I haven't been to anywhere with a forge. So I need to get my hammer over to a forge. And go from there. yeah, if I start getting stuff curing, the next time I come back through here, I will be able to make stuff. That's my thought. What kind of body is this? It's a wolf body. Interesting. I don't know if I've left a wolf. We've got one from the plane. I might come back to you. I'm going to take things that I can eat first. Yeah, if you get your stuff down on a map quite early, by the time you leave, spend 3 days in another map and then come back again, you'll be able to do something with it. So that's not too bad. So, deer body, that I have got all the deers. Nice. Let's just have a look around first. And look at all of those. Beautiful, beautiful saplings. Oh no! I just broke my hacksaw, didn't I? Well, you have to stay here then, my friends. Uh-oh. I need to find another hacksaw. Did not mean to break my hacksaw. Oops. Yeah, constant planning, and I've been making mistakes all the time, obviously, because that's what happens.
This stuff will come in handy.
Not really. I mean, I can burn you. Risky fishes. We're in dog food. I mean, I can take you back. I might be cooking level 5 by the time I actually get. Now, do I start my fire in the barrel or here? Can I go here? Got a ton of lamp fuel now, so why not? Go to my -5. Oh, we're just some stickies.
Oh, I'm starving.
Can't do anything with you at the moment. I'll go get myself. Oh, let's just get some sticks first. Whereabouts were the Timberwolves when you were here? Were they up here or were they somewhere else? I'm just going to grab a load of sticks and start another fire by that other. So they were right in here. Yeah, I wouldn't have been happy with that. That's something that the wildlife refresh has really done. It's caused me some interesting situations. Oh, I missed one over there. Where I just really didn't expect there to be something. Oh, over in that bit, yeah. Yeah, I've definitely been caught short a few times where I didn't expect there to be something there, and there was. Now, I'll just tuck it in here. Wondering if I'd put the fire on the other side, if it'd be safer, but 24. Take one of you. Stick. I'm going to go into Mystery Lake, pick up my hammer, and then go to Fallen Muskeg to forge. Obviously, I have to spend 3 days in between. But yeah, that's the planned route. I've been kind of stuck up in this corner at the moment. Yeah, Fallen Muskeg I'm going to go with. I'm going to use these teas, but you never know, something might happen. I want to take the teas with me, so I'd rather not use them. Can use that one. Yeah, lots of tea stuff there. But my health is looking alright, so... What was I about to do? Going to prepare the reishi mushroom. I might actually make 100% torch as well, because they... Well, it's carry weight, but... There we go. How about right here? Oh, you're blowing out my fire. What about that fire? That one's alright. Going through caves. Depends on how you're doing your cave. So I'm saying that you decide when you enter a cave if the cave belongs to the map that you start in, or if it belongs to the map that you're about to go into. So if you're saying it belongs to the map that you have started in, then you can carry as many you can carry as many torches as you like through there and then drop them before you go out the other side. But if and I'm going to lose some health doing this, but I don't want him to defrost. But if you're saying it belongs to the other map, then you'd have to have it as part of your 5 carry items. Yeah, I don't care about what the cave says. I'm saying that you choose. You have to make a decision about what your cave is, what map your cave is going to belong to, and it stays that for the whole run. People think I'm nice, and I'm not sure that I am. Let's see if I can get. I'm going for water. Let's get the water. Last bit of meat off of you. So your arms folded, doing an evil laugh, while other people had to suffer. I'm at least suffering through my own choices as well here. That one's still going. Let's see if I can keep this fire going. This. No, you got knocked out. So we're going to try and take the meat off of you. 20 minutes left. Just do it. Suck it up, buttercup. Yep. Okay. I want this blizzard to finish so that I can harvest the other bits off of my. Did you drop that? This is a very annoying blizzard. Panda is the little fox on the screen. Oh, I'm debating keeping or not keeping. I've got too many bots, I think. Panda was the first one I got because I saw it and it was cute. And you can play rock, paper, scissors with it. But it's quite demanding. Always just like Zeds in the chat. This is boring. Oh, come on, man. I always get stuck in a blizzard here whenever I come here. Kind of knew it was going to happen. I could read, couldn't I? How long have I got on this? 29. Just craft something. even in the wind protection here. Yeah. It's definitely happened to me a lot. If I am in the wind. No, I'm not here, but I am here. It's weird. Look out where the wind protection is. Here? Yay! Watch the health go down.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Yeah, the storm is so loud. Whoops. The storm is so loud. I wonder if I have enough fat to it. Do I drop the other fat over here? These all 0.1. Yeah. How much is oil? Oh, yeah, I won't have enough for that. You're staying. You've gone back to being frozen. Okay, mate, you must be close enough to the fire. It's quite good.
I'll do anything for a drink right now. Come on, little fire.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Stickies. Quite nice. Let's spend some time next to the fire. Okay, we've got an ad coming up. I'm just going to cook this and then I will put us on the pause screen. Oh, 8 minutes, you're insulated. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Let me get us back onto the game. Here we are. Just drink a little bit of water. How are you doing? 54. Come back to you. Should have drunk some tea. Maybe I will drink a birch bark. Nah, I'll be fine.
Oh, so cold.
Need to keep you going, really, don't I? That's all of those. What I do need to do is it likes to cook the wrong can of coffee, which is frustrating. Thank you, thank you. No, I actually changed my mind. Don't think I need to worry about that just yet. I'm going to need to go back and get some sleep shortly because I'm going to need to leave this map pretty soon. Maybe I should stop here. Oh, so difficult though, because I want everything. This is going to be too. One more. Okay. I think we'll just deal with that. I think we've had enough. Although this has still got a bit of time on the fire, hasn't it?
I hate being cold, because I really do.
Whoops. Didn't press the right key in time. I'm just tanking damage. Should have waited.
I'm so cold. Does that blink?
Okay. Take you. Pick you up. Drink the rest of that. stinky walk home. Do not get windy on me. I go get all my things. I didn't even get the wolf from over there. Hey, Bunny. Would you like to run interference for me? Go that way. Thank you. Keep going. Oh, he gave up. So I'm going to end the stream today at the 2-hour mark. I technically don't work on a Thursday, but I am working. I've got some meetings that I couldn't move around. Rubbish torches. So I'm working a half day. Yeah, I know. I'm very stinky. Come on, go away. Why are you being weird? It's because I'm stinky, isn't it? Uh-oh. This is risky. Fine. Go away. Come on. Yeah, I find they're a bit like that when you've got stink. They seem to be more dodgy.
Wait. These are cold and warming up a bit.
Not really getting much out of those days. Trying to be clever with the teas, and I wasn't doing it right.
Jesus, this is cold.
Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Something about work. I'm working. I have to work this afternoon. And I have to prep for my meeting. So I would usually be able to go for 3 hours. But I need an hour of prep. So sadly it will be 2. I will be doing my post birthday stream this weekend. I'm not entirely sure when yet. I was planning Saturday. Husband's trying to derail my plans by making me do annoying admin stuff that requires me to not be in the house. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get away with not doing it. So I'll either do one long day or I'll do a few smaller ones. But what I'm planning to do is start a challenge run where I would show you the command if my bot with the commands was working, but it's not working. But basically, because it was my 40th birthday, I'm going to do two things. The first one is every in-game day you can set me a new rule. And the second thing, they last each day, they start afresh. And the second thing is every 40 minutes and I'll run an ad. Every 40 minutes, you'll be able to pick a penalty for me. And the penalties are permanent. So, yes, basically, you get to try and kill me. But fairly slowly so we can actually have a bit of a run. But what I'd like to get from everybody, and there should be a poll running, but again, my bot isn't working, is what should I start the run on? Should I do it Interloper, Stalker, Gunloper, or some other kind of custom challenge? What are people's thoughts? Trying to gauge. I've had somebody say Grimloper, which if you watch Jitwire or Kirk Steven, he's doing it as well. They're doing a Grimloper run, which is kind of harder than Interloper baseline, but you... I haven't got much in the way of food, have I? I'm actually pretty full though. Might just take a little bit of damage overnight, it's fine. Or I could eat the very bad stuff and not heal. Maybe I'll do that. I've got reshoots, haven't I? Yeah. Let's... ruin dog food or 42% sardines. They're probably as bad as each other, to be honest. I'm gonna go ruin dog food because it's more calories. And... yeah. Oh, we were doing Grim Loper as well. Nice. How are you finding it? So you know it already, so I don't have to say. But for anybody that doesn't, yeah, kind of harder than Interloper in terms of weather variability and stuff like that, but the wildlife is passive. I did not get food poisoning, which is some kind of miracle. Drink some water. And then we sleep. What time of day is it? Oh, I got enough. Probably go 6 hours. But yeah, if you've got any feelings on what you think the run should start as. Please do let me know. I think I can probably do 1 more hour of sleep. Alright, time to leave. There you go, you get to see my decision making now. Clothes. Combat pants are staying. Down vest goes. You go. You go. Ski jacket stays. Pants go. You go. You go. This is what I travel with. So I personally want every bit of me covered so that I don't end up with frostbite. So I've got my hat, my boots, a jacket, my mittens, and some pants. Everything else stays behind. And then you go, you go, you go. You're staying. Canover probably goes. We could do it by thing. Basically everything except for the fire striker. Just going to move everything for now and we'll come back. I think you're coming with me. Bedroll's coming with me. I'll make a decision about a pot in a minute. You're all going. So what have I got? I've got 2 more spaces. This is where my journal comes in handy. I am passing into Mystery Lake. So I have many cans. I've got a pot in the dam. I've got matches. Oh, I've got matches. I kind of don't want to give up my striker though. Winding River, I've got 2 matches. I'll just go past straight through Winding River this time though. Oh, I've got some bits in the cave, so I might want to go light and bring those through into Mystery Lake. The Winding River cave belongs to Pleasant Valley. Has 3 cans in it. Okay, good to know. Maybe I will take a can, leave a can in Winding River. Do I leave the fire striker here? Oh God, do I leave the fire striker here? um, it's time to go. Come on, you have to make a decision. I think we eat them. We have no food here.
Need a drink.
I think we're going to eat them too. I think I'm going to drink that. I'm going to go drink that. And then let's go from there. Yeah, I know it's worth 3 packs of matches, but I do have matches on the other map, so I could, if I don't take the fire striker and leave it here, it's an extra slot. I'm going to really regret leaving it here though, I'm sure. But I do have matches on the other map, so I technically would be okay. Would I like to leave the Maglins over in Mystery Lake? I think I might want to leave the Maglins over in Mystery Lake. You're going back in there. You're broken, so there's no point in taking you. Pry bar. Do I need the pry bar? This is killing me. Got an extra hammer. There are matches there. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna take with me pry bar. Don't need the pry bar on this map. I'm convinced of it. And that. MI10 items. I will take a couple of torches with me for the journey. And a stick for my mag lens fire. Right. which I cannot make. So, 1 sec. Slight change of plan. Stick back. Let's just borrow the striker quickly. Start one of these. And then we go. Back in you go. So these will be gone by the time I go in. Map, oops, not map, journal. The Winding River Cave belongs to PV. So I can take this through. Do I have enough of these to get there is the question. Let's hope so. So, because we're leaving, it's leaving time. We now no longer loot anything. We can drop, but we can't loot. I did probably take a little bit too much time on my decision making there. But sorry, I'm just listening. Listening out. Mr. Bear Friend. I don't usually cut across this way, so let's hope we're not about to get lost.
I'm starting to feel numb.
Please do not turn into really terrible weather. I will get lost. I think I should have brought more torches with me. Oh no, the kitty. Oh no, the kitty's here. Am I really all the way over here? Okay. Okay. We're gonna go a different way. I have not played much with a kitty on. So I am not 100% on where the spawn actually is. Yeah, I was gonna go up and over, was my thought. But I definitely could have overshot it. Because I usually come up this way and hug the wall. I thought I could get around and end up there. I'm also trying to play without looking at the maps because I am heavily reliant on them. And I'm trying to be less heavily reliant on them. I'm not going to get through this cave with my current torch. Hey Bella. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you scared the crap out of me. Oh, and the bear, and the bear. Of course you're here. What am I going to do about the fact that I'm not going to be able to see? Guess we're just going to hope we can see. This might be fun. Yeah, so where I was going before, I thought I was going to be able to loop around and come down this road, but I might have had that wrong. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see, am I? Second, let me turn all the lights off in my room. Unfortunately, there's still light coming through my window. Let's try some in the dark cave navigation. Sorry about this, folks. It's possible that you might be able to see a bit better than I can. So this cave belongs to Pleasant Valley, so I cannot loot stuff out of it because I am on the move. It is the way. Uh-oh. This is not the way. This is not the way. Okay, back. I decided. So the first time I went through this cave, I deemed that it would belong to Pleasant Valley, and therefore it now belongs to Pleasant Valley for the whole run. No. Yeah, so it's more about what end can loot it and where you're going to leave stuff. So it technically means that I could have brought all of my stuff to here and you know, dumped it all in a big pile here, because this is still technically Pleasant Valley. If I'd have wanted to, I could have came over and like slept in this transition cave overnight and then just left straight out of here in the morning. I'm trying to leave my stuff in. Did I leave anything outside? No. Trying to leave my stuff in kind of actual locations. So in a building, I don't mind leaving them in a cave or like a transition like that, but not just like on a pile on the floor, like outside a map change, because that just feels a little bit. I didn't think of it at the beginning, but then someone mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, I think that's probably right. So now, oops, journal. Let's look what time of day. Oh, this is a transition map, so I'm just going to pass through this. This is fine. I could pick stuff up in here, and I could also kill bunnies if I wanted to. Hello, bunnies. But I don't currently have my fire.
This is so cold.
So I can loot all I want here. I could stay here up to 3 days. But when I move into Mystery Lake, I still have to only take 10 things with me. So I'm just basically picking up some sticks now just to leave them in that cave in case I want them. And I'm going to exchange the pot, I think, for one of the bunny bits that I left behind. If it was a nice day, I'd hunt some rabbits and start a Magdalene's fire, because I brought the Magdalenes with me. And I did leave 2 matches here, just for desperation matches, just in case. But I am not going to use them. I'm not desperate. I'm a bit cold. I'm obviously losing health because of that. But I'm okay. So. It should be warm back here. So, did I leave bunny bits? I did leave. Oh no, I just left guts. Okay, well that's fine. Guts are still nice. I can have a little sleep or pastime. Just to warm up so we're not continuing to lose health. And then I think I'm going to do at least one exchange. I'll leave these behind and these sticks. The question is do I want to leave I can't leave an item of clothing and swap it for a thing, but did I want to leave anything else here? I don't think that I do. So I think just one gut can come with me. But that's one extra gut going into there, and I have left a can. I'm trying to get better at my notes.
I'm starving.
Gut. Gut in cave. Sticks by deer. 2 matches. I think matches must be by the deer because they're not in here. Gut cave. Can. Cave. Unless I left anything in here. Oh. I did. That's handy, isn't it? Firstly, I might actually drink some of that water. Right. Yeah. So, seems good. Don't know if I've still got the deer on the outside of the dam, but if I do, I'd like to leave some sticks by it. Some more sticks. I'm not always very good at updating my journal. So even though I have my journal, I'm not always convinced that it's right. Still off. I keep leaving those here. I'm going to continue to leave them here. I'm not starving, so. And this is why my kind of departure time changes. So I think that must be another deer up there with those crows above it. Because, as you see, I left mid-morning, but it's now almost nighttime. So I'm about to enter. What I have done before is stayed the night in a transition zone so that my departure time was a bit easier to remember. But I'm okay with this. It's fine. We'll just update it in our journal so that we remember next time we're here. Yeah, that's exactly it. Otherwise I forget. Sure, I must have checked this. Yeah. Just checking. I feel like this should be a workbench. Oh, there is a bit of scrap metal here. Got forging on my mind. I think I'm going to have enough metal, so I don't have a hacksaw to break down anything in the muskeg. Thinking ahead at the moment. Sounds like this deer's probably still here. Yep. Getting a little build up of fuel by you. There you go. One day I'll come through here a bit more empty and then I'll be able to take you. Okay. So, we are in the dam. Last time I tried to pass through the dam in the dark, that was also very difficult. I've got to stop doing this. Plan, leave, oops. This is day 26 night I'm on now, so we're going to have all of day 27, all of day 28, all of day 29. Day 30 night, is that right? Is it day 29 night? Hang on. 26 to 27 night, 27 to 28 night, 28 to 29 night is 3 days. Maybe it's 29 night. Does that sound right to everybody? Oh, Jan, sun. Why aren't you moving? Something's, there we go, dodgy with my journal. 26. So 27 night would be 1 day, 28 night would be 2 days, 29 night would be 3 days, and then we have to leave. Yes, that is correct. I have already looted all of this. I have not already looted all of this. Oh, do I have time to loot all of this? Don't have the memento key. Maybe I'll loot some of this. Don't want to get stuck here in the night in an aurora. I could sleep though, actually. I've got a bedroll now. I think last time I passed through here I didn't have a bedroll. And then I was like trying to get out in the dark. And it was very dark. So maybe I'll loot. It should be a workbench, shouldn't it? I think it should. I've been watching a lot of outer, well, yeah, pure outer Nagoa I've been watching a lot of. And it makes you think about where things are. Never really thought about where things are outside. I think that one should be a workbench. It's kind of just exposed enough to be annoying. But would make that little transition area potentially long-term survivable in. And I like that idea. I'm thinking of doing some spawn and survive, single region stuff at some point. But I've got lots of things I want to do. It's one of the things I'm really liking about having started streaming, is that I'm always watching stuff and going, oh, I want to do that, and then I just never do it. But actually, if you're streaming, you kind of want to mix up your play a little bit, so it does make you it makes you play a bit more. It makes you have a go. There are tons of workbenches in here. Well, not tons, but more than one. I think one should be on the outside.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, socks. I'm not wearing any socks. Yay. What time are we on? We'll have to finish up fairly shortly. Maybe about 10 more minutes-ish. Maybe 15. I'm struggling to see a little bit. I personally, in real life as well as in the game, very much struggle with seeing in the dark.
I could use this.
Amazing. I needed that. Because I accidentally let mine get broken. Let's not break this one. Well, that makes things a bit easier. And harder, because it's one more thing that I now have to try and take with me. Which I didn't have before. That's the problem. Everything you're like, oh yay, loot, and then, oh look, 2 pry bars. You're like, yay, loot, and then you're like, oh no, now I've got that thing. I'll have to carry that. It's like the bedroll. I'm like, yeah, I've got a bedroll. Now I want to take a bedroll with me everywhere. I am not eating. I will not. You can't make me. Oh. Sakura. My bot is not working, so I'm having to manually shout you out. There we go. That bot's working, but my Streamlabs one is down for some reason. I tried turning it off and on again. It didn't work. Apparently I looted you last time I was here. I was walking around here in the dark when I came through here, I think, in the last time. And I think I looted this room. From memory. And I really determinedly tried to carry this fire barrel upstairs. And I couldn't see anything. So I struggled. There was a lot of struggling. Let's see if we can do it this time. No, not destroy. Take. Trouble, it gets in the way of me seeing. I'll walk backwards. Where are my stairs gone? I'll put you down a minute. What room have I gone into? This is this. That's a sign. Surely I've still keep going. Yeah, I'm having a real problem getting that barrel up the stairs. I am determined it should come. It ends up in my way all the time. Upstairs. Up, up, up. Here we are. Ha ha ha. I did it. Hey Article, how you doing? Aren't you impressed with me? I managed to get up the stairs this time. Ding! Sure. Right. Sounds pretty horrible out there, doesn't it? What have I got in my locker? Another hacksaw. I've got hacksaws everywhere. I needn't have worried about the hacksaw situation. Hello, lovely matches. You definitely need to come with me. Oh, I've got a hat. Let's just take everything and we'll re-go from there. Let's put another hat on. Jacket. Those bad gloves can stay in there. Rigger's eating some soft food and squeezed tubes of cat treats. Ah, I'm glad. I know you're worried about him. You don't need that. Keep my little first aid kit on me. Those are not good. You can stay there. I got 2 of these. I think I will leave one of these down at Mystery Lake for fishing with. And I think I'll leave a hacksaw probably down at the camp office too. Yes. I think camp office can be the spot rather than here. What time is it? I mean, I'm warm. Have I actually got any food to eat? Nope. No torches. You can't even begin to describe the headache for you to try this challenge. It's fun. You should try it. It's annoying, but it's fun. Right, I need some kind of fuel. Not even no sticks in here. Don't really want to go out now. I mean, I could break that down. In ptarmigans. I think they would. It's hoarding therapy, yeah. It's like long-term TLD chess. Let's go up here and see if we can see any fuzzy friends. Yep. Well, I can't see you, but you definitely are there somewhere. There you are. I don't think I'm fire starting 5 yet, am I? What am I doing?
Feels like night is coming.
Night is coming. Maybe we just starve for the night? Bok, 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 bok. You can go back and forward with 5 things, but you have to stay 3 days in the map. So it's not as simple as that. I'm gonna get eaten by a wolf, aren't I? I can tell this is what I'm gonna happen. Yeah, I think it actually does help with your loot management. She says, whilst picking everything up. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to sneak past the wolfie, but yeah, I just read it. It definitely does make me think, like, I don't need as much as I need when I'm doing normal runs. Still doesn't stop me wanting it all when I do this, though. I mean, I currently have 2 hatchets on me, but the reason I have 2 hatchets on me is because I'm thinking about like where I'm going to take them forward and leave them. So this one's actually quite a lot about making yourself a little base somewhere. This is definitely not a normal run, no. I don't think I can get up there without him bothering me. I wonder if I can get up this way, though, without him bothering me. Not that way, because that way's not going to get up the cave. One sec, let me just snooze that ad. Let's try and get back to somewhere without dying before we... Go back to our ads. I'll try and sneak back into the dam, but I don't know. Don't know if our furry friend is going to have come back over or not. Where are you? Open the gate. Oh, he's scaring me. Yeah, the travois. I mean, within a region, but yeah, I wouldn't take one through with me. No jump scare buttons. Nope. No, I don't have any of the noise things. I don't plan to ever have any of the noisy things. I know people like them. That's fine, and it can be fun. It's not for me. I've been in channels where people have done them, and I've quite enjoyed being in the channels, but it's not for me while I'm playing. So yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to get any of those in here. Right, let's eat some food. And yes, he was out there. I knew he was out there. I saw. That's why when I came out of the dam, I looked at where he was. He was like sneaking around towards the ravine, but he could have got back closer to me by that point. Okay. So we've eaten, we've drank. I don't think I put my bedroll down on some wires. Let's sleep ourselves 9 hours. Cool, I'll have a look after the stream. I drink some more.
I'm starving.
Couple more hours. Oh, sorry, that was just me stretching and my shoulder clicked. Okay, and I think we will save it there. Like I said, unfortunately, I would usually do another hour, but
You know, like a thing
I
of
have to
this.
prep for a meeting, so I am going to leave you guys here. If you are watching the VOD or on YouTube, this is the end. Thank you so much for watching. And anybody that came in today and chatted, thank you so much. Let's see who we can raid on the Twitch side of things. Who's doing what? Blades is still going. I do love Blades, but I have raided him recently. We've got Peter, who is doing Nope. We could pop in to there. I think that's what we'll do. I haven't actually watched any Nope, so let us do that. So yeah, thanks again everyone for watching. I might be able to do a quick stream tomorrow. Not sure, but yeah, I'll be on over the weekend. Let me know what you want to start my challenge for you to kill me for the birthday stream. Loper, gun loper, stalker, something else entirely. Let me know in chat. If you are watching the YouTube replay, stick it in a comment. Yeah, it'll either be one long stream or kind of over 2 streams over the weekend, maybe. But yes, I will be doing something fun. Gonna let you all try and kill me. Okay, but for now, we will raid away. See you later. Bye bye.